Ow. All right.
Jean, a lot of news last week, of course, the provincial budget, the government's decision on Northern Pulp, but a little tiny nugget of news buried at the end of the week that could have a lot of political undertones.
Right. The province sent out a letter to every early childhood educator in the province, warning them that their jobs could be in play because of a grievance that was filed back in November of 2017.
Yeah, that's right. Basically, the Nova Scotia Teachers Union, as the pre-primary program was being set up, was challenging the province's decision to use ECEs in these classrooms that are often attached to schools. The argument in the grievance is that it ought to be teachers who are in this program running it, and of course, the government is saying absolutely not, that pre-primary is a play-based program that ought to be run by ECEs. And interestingly, ECEs aren't all unionized, but the ones who are represented not by the Teachers Union, but by CUPE and by the Nova Scotia Government and Employees Union, which of course means that you've got three unions who sometimes work together, who in this case are on opposite sides of the issue.
It's a very difficult situation for the NSTU, and speaking with their president, Paul Wozni, yesterday, you could tell two things. One, he was uncomfortable with the notion that this letter suggests that big bad teachers, as he called them, would be after the jobs of early childhood educators. And two, he made sure that I knew that this grievance predated his leadership. So it'll go ahead, but it clearly is an uncomfortable situation for the NSTU.
Right, and so there's really not much winning here for the teachers on this one. And meanwhile, the government, who's getting ready to start negotiating a contract with teachers, if they haven't already started, is going to sit back and watch this thing play out. But, you spoke to the Premier on Monday, and he certainly gave no indication of an intention from the government to back down on the way they believe pre-primary ought to be staffed now and into the future.